Before there were empires, before there were kings, the world belonged to monsters, creatures that lived in shadows, ruled the seas, and haunted human dreams long before science could explain them away. But what if they weren't just stories? From the abyss of the oceans to forgotten temples buried in jungles, ancient texts describe beasts so terrifying. Tonight, we open the gates of history's darkest corners. Here are 10 ancient monsters that terrified the world and may still be out there. Cue thunder crack. Transition to eerie ambient music. 1. The Leviathan. They said the sea wasn't empty, it was alive. The Leviathan wasn't just a monster, it was chaos itself. Ancient texts called it the twisting serpent, the dragon of the deep. Its eyes were fire. Its breath turned oceans to steam. Even angels feared to face it. Some believe it symbolized evil. Others think it was real. A creature so large it could swallow ships whole. Even now, sailors whisper of shadows beneath the waves the size of cities. And when sonar pings echo back strange shapes at impossible depths, scientists go silent. They call it equipment error. But deep down, they know something's still moving down there. 2. The Rock, the sky's predator. The desert was silent until a shadow swallowed the sun. Travelers looked up and saw wings so wide they could darken the earth. This was the Rock, a bird from Arabian myth that could lift elephants and drop them to their deaths. Marco Polo himself claimed to have found one of its feathers, longer than a man's body. Even ancient sailors swore that if you saw the Rock's shadow on your ship, it was already too late. Some modern cryptid researchers believe sightings of the Rock may link to prehistoric birds. But eyewitnesses say the Rock wasn't just big, it was unnatural. Its scream wasn't of this world. 3. The Naga. Serpents beneath the earth. India's oldest temples, carvings show beings with human faces and serpent bodies. The Nagas. They live beneath rivers, guarding treasures, and punishing those who disturb their peace. But here's where myth meets mystery. In Thailand, every year during the Naga Fireball Festival, thousands witness glowing orbs rising from the Mekong River, with no scientific explanation. Could these orbs be ancient Nagas, showing they're still there? Monks say they only appear when the Nagas are pleased. Scientists say it's methane gas, but those who've seen the glowing shapes move against the wind know there's something else living down there. 4. Kraken, the ocean's nightmare. Thunderstorm, waves smashing, ship creaking. Sailors called it the Kraken. They said it waited beneath their ships, silent, patient, until they drifted too far from shore. Then the sea would rise. Tentacles the size of towers would wrap around the ship's hull and pull everything down. For centuries, scientists laughed, until a dead giant squid washed up on a beach in 1857. Its tentacles were 30 feet long. Its beak large enough to bite through bone. So, if that exists, what else could be waiting in the abyss? A creature even larger? Even older, even hungrier? 5. The Minotaur, the beast of the maze. Deep beneath the palace of King Minos was a labyrinth, a maze so complex that no one who entered ever returned. At its heart was the Minotaur, half man, half bull, born from a cursed union. It hunted humans for sport. It devoured them for pleasure. When archaeologists excavated the palace of Knossos, they found a maze-like structure beneath the ruins. Coincidence? Or proof the myth was based on something real? A creature long buried in time? And in the deepest tunnels, where light never reached, some claimed they still heard breathing. The body of a lion, the face of a man, and a tail armed with venomous spikes that could pierce armor. Its name means man-eater. Ancient hunters claimed they found bones unlike any known animal, and every campfire for miles whispered of missing travelers whose remains were never found. But here's the chilling part. In 2015, researchers in Iran found skeletal remains of a lion-like creature with a human-like skull structure. No official explanation was ever given. The report disappeared, just like the Manticore's victims. People whispered of the Wendigo, once human, but cursed after resorting to cannibalism. Its soul twisted into an immortal hunger, tall, gaunt, its skin stretched tight across bone. It wandered the woods, mimicking human voices to lure the lost. Modern hikers in Canada still report hearing their own names whispered in the wind. And when they turn to look, nothing's there. Or worse, something is. 8. The Thunderbird, the sky demon. Native tribes spoke of the Thunderbird, a creature whose wings made thunder, whose eyes shot lightning. In 1890, a group of Arizona ranchers claimed they shot down a massive bird with leathery wings and a wingspan over 30 feet. They took a photo, which was published, and then mysteriously vanished. No negatives, no trace, only stories. And a warning: when thunder rolls without clouds, the Thunderbird is hunting Pan. In Japan, children were told to behave, or the Oni would come. Tall, horned demons with fangs and blood-red skin, carrying iron clubs. They didn't just punish the wicked, they enjoyed it. And during the Setsuban festival today, people still throw beans while shouting, "Oni wa Soto!" Demons out. It's a tradition meant to ward them away. But every year, someone swears they saw one. Fire of the gods. Fire crackling roars, hissing serpents. Born from nightmares and divine punishment. The Chimera had a lion's body, a goat's head rising from its back, and a serpent tail that breathed fire. Ancient Greek soldiers claim to have seen it, and ancient fossils in Turkey show fused skeletons of lions, goats, and snakes. Coincidence, or the remains of a creature humanity was never meant to find? Because some legends say the Chimera never died. It went underground, waiting for mankind to forget. Memories of monsters that once ruled this planet. Maybe they're extinct, maybe they're asleep, or maybe they're still here, watching us from the shadows. Which one do you believe still exists? Tell us in the comments, if you dare.